Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful connecting with you, saying hi, hello, how do you do? What is going on? What is happening with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings I speak unto you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it. For those who will hashtag and replay it, I love it. For those who will be on and I don't know you on and I might not never know you on, I could appreciate that. And for those who will be used by God, Creator God, at some point down the road to encourage this girl, let's make it do what it do. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And let's make it do what it do, y'all. Let's make it do what it do. So, as you think about, this idea of change, right? That adjustment, altering, um, um, shifting, um, what? Shifting and anyway, it may come with lamenting. Good morning, Erica. Hey, honey bun. It may come with lamenting, right? It may come with lamenting. It may come with mourning. Mourning may accompany or may need to accompany change. So there are changes that happen in life that we're not necessarily happy about, right? I mean, so I'm going to talk about, the healthier response to change. Um, but the reality of it is change is not always what we want. Many would prefer to stay where we are in different situations, but that's not life. It's just not life. Like change happens in life. Change happens. And so with that being the case, um with that being the situation, we at times may need to mourn. We may need to lament. We may need to release emotions around unwelcome change, right? Unwelcome change. Like this isn't something I was looking forward to, isn't something I was wanting, right? And so we may need to release unwelcomed change. And so when you think about that, so I think that's a both and. Both, it's important to accept the change when we can and not resist it and not fight it, because that only, if the change is inevitable and there isn't anything we could do to stop it, then that only makes us a little bit more miserable, right? That just makes us a little more miserable. Um, so we can be truthful. Good morning, Brian. Hey, you stay safe with the snow y'all got. Thank you for the update, sis. I appreciate you. Um, y'all getting more snow than we getting. What is up with that? It's happening on the East Coast. Um, So, yeah. So sometimes with change, that is a part of life. There will be lamenting will need to accompany it. Lamenting will need to accompany it. And so if there is a need for lamenting, we don't want to resist that either. Like, so just like we don't want to resist the change. And I'm not saying that if something is required change that is not what you want, that's devastating. I'm not saying that we act like we're happy about it. No, I'm not saying that. When I say to accept it, I'm saying that the more that we mentally reject it, then that's just like a tug of war, right? It's more like a tug of war, and it's more difficult to come to terms. So that's a good phrase. That's what I'm talking about, is coming to terms with it. Whatever that change is that we're not in desire of, that we don't want, that isn't life-giving. Like, what does it look like to come to terms with that, right? What does that look like? So it's an acceptance of it, not a liking of it, not a preferences of it, not a wanting it, but it is a notion of, okay, it is. Now what? How do I? Where do I? Hey, Ray Price, welcome. Good morning. It is hump day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, what do you do with those kind of things? Good morning. So, what does lamenting look like for you? What does mourning look like for you? When change occurs, the alteration of something, the shifting of something, having difference in, being different, modifying, right? What does that look like for you when change happens? Good morning, cousin. So good to see you. Modify or mend, transform, right? The actual process of becoming or making something different, involving alteration, changing from one condition to another. So that's change. We don't always welcome it, because in life, sometimes change is very difficult and devastating. But we do have to come to terms with it. I think that's what I mean. Like, it's not always welcomed. It's not always what we want. But in order to have peace of mind, to not be wrestling all the time, their wrestle is going to happen in those initial stages. They're going to happen in the initial stages when there is an unwelcomed change. We're going to have the internal dialogue. We're going to have the frustrations and all of those. That's why I'm talking about the need to make room for lamenting, the need to normalize mourning, right? That's why I'm talking about it in those ways. And so as we do that, right? As we do, then right? As we do that, then we make more space and more room in our heart, in our mind, to be available for where we are now. and whatever the adjustments are that we might need to make when we come to terms. When we come to terms, when we accept, okay, this is where the way it is right now. This is what I got right now. This is what I'm working with right now. This is how we're proceeding right now. Right? And so, as you think about those things, right, as you consider those things, then give yourself room to feel. Give yourself room to struggle. My internet is doing something, it looks like. What's going on with the internet? Okay. Give yourself room to feel. Give yourself room to struggle. Give yourself room to process. Give yourself room to feel challenged. All the things. Give yourself room to be where you are. Right? Give yourself room, because if you don't, then you just have an additional struggle. So that means you'll struggle with the change that is, and then you'll struggle with adjusting to the change. So let's reduce the struggle as much as we can. And if you feel the need to lament, like, there are lots of ways that we can intentionally lament, that we can write it out, we could talk it out, we can give ourselves spaces to release, to cry, feel all our feelings, right? So it's energy that becomes a part of our existence, our day-to-day, and we need to be able to process that energy. Now, let me just say, I'm talking like it's easy. I'm not saying this is easy. Most of the things that I talk about, y'all, are not easy. Let me just make that disclaimer. Most of the things I talk about are not easy. Most of them are simple, meaning they don't require a lot of actions or moves or steps. It's not complicated. But when I tell you it ain't easy, is it doable? Absolutely. It is doable. There is no, for most of the things I talk about, there is no one and done. Absolutely not. It's probably a lifetime of working towards it, of building the muscle, strengthening and sustaining. There is no one size fit all. Never. Approach to mental health and wellness and personal freedom is never a one size fit all. Not at all. And so I just really invite you all to know what that looks like for you, and to give yourself permission to do whatever it is that you need to do while you make your adjustments to change. Now, some change in life is celebratory. Some things that change, we're happy that it is. We're grateful of it. We want it to be, right? Some things in life, some change is absolutely invited. And so we go with that. We make the adjustment. We get the full benefit of that. We fully lean into that. We make it be what it be, right? Some change in life. So that's an easier thing to deal with than not. Oh, we are at the top of the hour. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. And you all be good. Be well. Do well. Choose well. All right. At the moment that Creator God gave us our breath, you and I forfeited the right to not be amazing. I love you. Thank you for the love, Erica. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye, everybody. Stay safe, stay warm, be good.